So we used a method called strontium isotope analysis, which is relatively commonly used in archaeology. And although it's quite heavy science, the premises behind it are really very simple. You are what you eat and you are where you eat. So every time an animal grazes in a landscape, it takes on chemical signals from the plant foods it consumes. And those chemical signals derive from the local geological region. So they're passed through the food chain from the geology, the soil, into the plants and ultimately into the animals. And we can analyse the animal teeth in order to find out where they come from. And we also did ancient DNA analysis in order to establish the sex of the animals. So it's long been considered that this was a warrior ritual where stallions would be sacrificed as part of these deposits, and that they were locally raised within the Baltic tribes' territory. We analysed 114 teeth from 74 animals to look at where they came from. And actually, many were locally raised, many came from the broader Baltic territory, so weren't local but were more regional. But 3 horses in particular came from much further afield, perhaps as far away as 1,500 kilometres. So these 3 animals are very likely to have come from either central Finland or from Sweden. And interestingly, these were territories that had already been Christianised. So the pagan Baltic tribes were going to great lengths in order to get horses from a very different territory, a very different society, in order to take part in these rituals. And crucially also, it had long been considered that these were stallions, warrior stallions, but actually the aDNA analysis showed that 1/3 of the animals were actually mares, so female horses were really important for this ritual as well. This research provides unparalleled new insights into how these pagan and Christian societies were interacting. And it's only through this cutting-edge new scientific research that we're able to challenge received wisdom about how these rituals took place.